go find something. This is a good thing to find. Okay. So hopefully I remember all of the tricks and exactly what I'm planning to do. I'm hoping I got 24 straw bales here. Because I really don't use that much straw on the farm. You know, one bale in the mix, which is sort of once every month and a half, maybe, I guess. One bale in this for bedding in the cows, one bale for bedding in the horses. The horses really don't go through it that fast, so I'm not chewing through it that much that way. Anyway, this is my train. I'm honestly not sure if there are 24 here. I guess we'll find out. Gonna be close. I'm at 10. Yeah, no, we definitely got a full trailer here. And then bits, one or two after that. And I might just grab those with the front loader, telehandler. The thing with the spikiness on the front. If I do that, I will be able to. I'll just drop 2 in the horse and cow pens for bedding. So 20, 21, 3 more. Actually, we've got a substantial number more. That's all of them. That's a full truck. All right, let's fill this thing up. Come on, fill this thing up. All righty. That's first thing done. Good. Get that lined up in the driveway. Close to the driveway. Not you, not you, you. That's the 6R 250. That's the heavy 6R. Do you have a weight on the front? You do have a weight on the front, okay. Weight is not selected, it is now. I think all I've got is the John Deere 900s. Nothing heavier than that. I think the 10 Winkles are 750. So it really doesn't matter which weight the John Deeres end up with, or theoretically which weight the case ends up with. Missed. Yes. Alright. It's that one. Okay. Park that behind the bale trailer. Squeak. And going the wrong way. Okay. Detach that and engine. Stuff. Lots of stuff. Too much stuff. Oh, that's the pickup thing sticking out too far. Okay. So because we're going convoy, we're going to have to stop at the store on the way home or on the way there. And then we'll have to stop at the store on the way home to pick everybody up. There is no buffalo milk. We do not have buffaloes. We do have cows. Yay, cows. So I think I need another one of these trailers to haul slurry in. I also need a small trailer to haul methane. I think. Alrighty, you can follow that guy. You. The engine on? Yes. Can follow that guy. And you. Let's go. I should check mulching when I get back, see how far along we are. I'm kind of thinking now that because we're at the point where this is the last bale trip to town, we're keeping the rest. I could swap this onto the subsoiler and use the mid-sized John Deere to collect the rest of the bales. I mean, this trailer, in previous versions of Farming Simulator, I have hauled this trailer with 110 horsepower Valtra A without too much difficulty. Obviously, hey, it's Farm Sim 25's physics changes all the time. I have no idea if I could still haul this with something that has 110 horsepower. Especially not with the largest bales possible. That's fine. Okay. So, I'm going to have to skip through the entire convoy and stop them all following. And I think the best plan would then be to drop off the bales for sale and then mess around with the rest of them. Carefully does it. Hit the traffic. Wow, Didn't hit the traffic. How's everybody else doing? Still following. It's all good. Or I might do something different. I don't know. We'll stop that there. And jump back to... Oh, you can keep going for a minute. Oh, everybody's got their lights on. Why you got your lights on? Okay. You can stop there and work or go home. I keep going the wrong way. You can stop there and I am, oops, too close to the bale trailer. Okay, now I am. So we still have a mower system that does what this one does. But while it's more expensive, it is less horsepower to run. So I want that and sell. Yeah. How much is it worth? 33,000. That's not bad. Sell that. Oh, that's the big one. That's why. Then we can. That's only 6,500. Sell that. Yes. Okay. And we can jump back in the tractor. This tractor looks very tired. So 39,000 of vehicles sold. So we're now back to a goodly amount of stuff. Let's hitch up to that. And up to the disco. Oh yeah. Back this into the store sales area and we'll see who comes up next. Oh, okay. Take the bales. Alrighty. So another 23,000, so total 70,000, call it, just from bale sales, and then an additional something from bonus. Alrighty. Pick a button. I'll pick the right one this time. And Andrew, 2025. Hi, welcome to Saturday. Welcome to Alma, Missouri. And close that. Oh, we do have more than 10% in our environmental score sales. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Soil types. We are selling at 12%. See, our farm is looking really good now, score-wise. And if we run over here, every single field is in the 90s except the sugar beet fields, which should bounce up. What are we missing? Nitrogen and pH. Think they're pretty good on that. So yeah, these should boost up to full everything. That one didn't tillage, yeah. That one didn't tillage. That one didn't tillage. Ugh. And that one didn't tillage. But some of these will balance out once we get to harvest time or finished harvesting. Fortunately, that's a bit of a ways off, because sugar beet harvests take a long time. I guess we'll see as time goes. We may be able to boost our environmental sales percentage to 14%, possibly. Don't think we're going to make it to 15. That you have to be absolutely perfect, and to be absolutely perfect, you have to take a hit on yield. Okay, I'm going to park there. Let's not block the road. That's a good plan. Okay, you're sitting there, and you, I kind of need to figure out where to take the milk. Milk needs to go to the dairy. Okay. It only says I've got $393 of income from milk, but that's because $393 worth of milk still at the farm. It doesn't count what's on the truck. Okay, I think that's the bakery. Yes, which means that over here is the dairy. Don't want to dump milk there, I want to dump milk here. That wasn't what I want to do, I want to dump the milk. There we go. Alrighty, and that should put us over 200,000. Woo-woo! Nice. Okay, I have money. I can buy things. Don't have to buy things yet. Oh, we should get a good result from selling sugar beets. That will be awesome. Oops, $41,000 of milk sold. Nice. Okay. Bring this back over here. Then we'll get the convoy started back to the farm. Oh, I didn't check the mulching yet. Squeak and follow. You. And follow. Yep. 1, 0, you're following. And oh, start the engine. Okay then. Get this lot all back to the farm. Unfortunately, the guide rails on the edge of this trailer are still at their widest position. So we could end up hitting things unintentionally. At least the picker-upper thing is at the vertical. It does vary based on how big your bales are. The biggest bales, it sticks out a mile. Smallest bales, it's not quite vertical, but it's... Actually, we don't do... Well, no, we did buy small bales of silage. So, yes, small bales, it's slightly off, 15 degrees maybe off the vertical. Okay. And I do this with this tractor because the tractors go the same speed. The truck can go faster. If I jump in the truck and go racing off, it can have the two tractors just say, where do you go? And stop. So, do this. So we're expecting snow on Friday, but we are not going to have a white Christmas in Michigan. At least not in southern Michigan. And apparently a white Christmas is an inch of snow cover on the ground. It doesn't have to be snowing. It could have snowed last week and left 6 inches on the ground, and that's melted down to 1 inch. So long as there's 1 inch of snow on the ground, it's a white Christmas. So, not going to have a white Christmas this year. However, the day after Christmas, probably going to be very white. Depending on which weather reporter you look at, we're looking at some snow and icy rain to 2 inches of snow. Unfortunately, no idea which one's correct. Need to put the truck away. Need to take the bale wrap off and netting off. Okay, you can stop there. I will disconnect that. You're still doing your thing. You're still sitting there. You don't need a helper anymore. You don't need a helper anymore. I will. Ooh. Extract that from there. We'll put the milk truck back. And that off. We'll take this back over to the grain silo. So currently this only has 2 jobs. Transporting grain and transporting milk. Don't have any other carts that it can pull. So I'll put that back there. Good. Forwards. Engine off. Wrong way. Totally the wrong way. However, I did drop that off, so I can hitch up to the yellow thing. Because we need to do yellow stuff. Actually, we're going to need to do a lot of yellow stuff. That is the Arpeggio X Extreme 11500. Hitch that up. Let's have a look at stock price commodity. No, that one. Oh, vehicle sort. Vehicle sort again. There we go. That one is 5 meters wide. I need to go to the store to figure out what it is, but I'm pretty sure that's the subsoiler. Soil management, this thing here. Subsoilers, that one there. And the arpeggio. Yeah, that thing. Subsoiler. Used in place of a plough when fields need to be ploughed. You have that on the back. You already have a weight on the front, so you're all good. All we need to figure out is... I'll take this out to the old cornfield because that's where we'll next be using it. That's got bales on, so I think this field up here is the one with the corn in it that needs to be ploughed. So I will park this here so we don't forget to do a thing. Okay. Engine off. Don't care about you. You're still doing fun stuff. You're actually getting on quite well there. So let's have a look at the old scoreboard. Where? Oh no, this is my farm. He's in that field. Don't know why that's yellow. No, that's the wrong button. That one. Harvested, ploughed, doesn't matter. Oh, harvested. All of these fields are harvested. That one's grass, so I don't have to do anything with it. If we go here, this field is mulched and covered in weeds. This field needs ploughed and mulched. So he's just got a little bit of mulching left to do. Then we have to plough it, which is what he's here for. These 2 fields need to be mulched. And that will happen a little bit later. And then if I go back 1 to growth, that field is now ready to harvest. And all of these fields need to be topped. So, should I top a field? What's the little... This guy? No. I'm not going to top a field just yet. We're going to put the mowers away. The new mowers. So, well, maybe that doesn't have a... Let's pull that up. Turn on mower, stop engine, activate tower. Unfold mower. Am I on the back one? Yes. Unfold. Okay. That's kind of cool. And workable relic. Merry Christmas to you too. Let's do that. And